She thought she found peace until the truth destroyed everything. Hey guys, today we bring you another intriguing movie that will leave you at the edge of your seat. Sit tight as we dive into this fascinating story, and please don't forget to subscribe for more amazing movies from us. The movie opens with Amanda crying bitterly after her boyfriend breaks up with her. Her housekeeper, Auntie Risey, brings breakfast and knocks on her door, but Amanda refuses to open it because she is heartbroken. After knocking for a long time, Auntie Risey gets tired and leaves. 2 days later, Amanda finally comes out of her room. Auntie Risey is happy to see her and asks what happened that made her lock herself in for 2 days. Amanda tells her that she just needed to rest. Auntie Risey goes to the kitchen and returns with fruits for Amanda. Curious, Auntie Risey asks Amanda what really happened. Amanda tells her that her boyfriend Josh broke up with her. Auntie Risey encourages Amanda, telling her that a better man will come and she should not allow anything to trouble her. Amanda smiles and thanks her. The next day, Amanda tells Auntie Risey that she wants to take a drive around the vicinity to clear her head. Auntie Risey insists on following her, but Amanda tells her not to worry. Auntie Risey jokingly advises Amanda that if any handsome man greets her, she should not ignore him. Amanda laughs and leaves. An hour later, Amanda returns home, and Auntie Risey is surprised to see her back so soon. Amanda explains that she is expecting a package, which is why she came back, and then she goes upstairs. A few minutes later, Amanda receives her package from a delivery man named Tony. They both admire each other for a moment before Amanda goes inside. Amanda later calls the vendor to complain that she is not pleased with the package she received, explaining that it looks like a what I ordered versus what I got situation. She says she is returning it and gives the package to Auntie Risey, informing her that someone will come to pick it up. The next day, Amanda's friend Cynthia visits to check on her and see how she is coping after the breakup. Amanda tells her that Josh broke up with her without any explanation. Cynthia encourages her, saying a better man will come. Amanda reassures her that she has moved on and just wants to focus on her peace, and they continue chatting. Some days later, Cynthia is in the room with her boyfriend David. He talks about a project he is working on and how he hopes to secure a contract. Cynthia shows no interest and reminds him that he has been saying he will hit it big for a long time, yet nothing has happened. She compares herself to Amanda, saying Amanda is living her dream life. David assures her that the contract will work out this time and returns to what he is doing. That same day, Tony delivers another package to Amanda and tells her how beautiful she is. Amanda smiles. Tony asks for her contact in case she needs his delivery services again. Amanda agrees and asks him to send a text or call so she can save his number. Tony then leaves. Later that night, Amanda's mother calls her and asks about her relationship, reminding her that she is not getting any younger and needs to have children. Amanda tells her mother that she is taking her time, and they talk about other things. The next day, Amanda receives a call from Tony, and she cannot stop blushing as they talk. Meanwhile, David returns from a meeting looking stressed and disappointed. The following day, Cynthia keeps nagging David, telling him she cannot continue living with him in his current situation. She complains that he keeps making promises that never come true and mentions that he has lost the contract he was bidding for. David begs her to give him more time, but Cynthia says she is not getting any younger and the situation is frustrating her. She then leaves the apartment. Some days later, Amanda is in her car with Tony when he receives a call from a client. Tony lies and says he is on his way. After the call, Amanda tells him she is not pleased that he lied about his location while being with her. Tony apologizes and promises not to do it again. Amanda then tells Tony how her boyfriend broke her heart without any reason. Tony says the man does not know what he lost, calling Amanda a diamond. He promises that if he ever gets the chance to date her, he would never give her a reason to cry. Amanda smiles. The next day, Amanda starts telling Cynthia about Tony, describing how sweet, calm, and lovely he is. Cynthia quickly becomes interested and assumes Tony is rich. Amanda tries to explain that Tony is not rich, but Cynthia ignores her. Amanda plays along, unaware of Cynthia's obsession with wealthy men. 2 days later, Tony visits Amanda's apartment and is amazed by how beautiful it looks. Amanda comes out happily to welcome him. Tony gives her the drink he bought, and she appreciates it. They head to the dining table to have lunch. Tony compliments the house, and Amanda explains that it took her many years and sacrifices to achieve that level of success. Tony admits that he is still struggling to find his feet, but Amanda encourages him, telling him that everything will fall into place with time. Later that same day, Auntie Risey tells Amanda that she is not happy because she greeted Tony and he did not respond. She says she does not like that behavior. Amanda explains that Tony was overwhelmed by the apartment and is shy. Auntie Risey hopes Tony is not proud, and Amanda reassures her that with time, she will come to like him. The next day, Cynthia went to Amanda's house to find out how her date went. Amanda told her that the date with Tony went well and that he bought her a chilled drink, which she appreciated. Cynthia was shocked because she believed Tony was a rich man. Thinking Amanda was hiding something, she decided to check Amanda's room. Later that same day, Cynthia returned to her apartment and met David sketching some artwork. She began nagging him for doing the same thing repeatedly with no results to show for it. She compared her life to Amanda's, saying Amanda's life kept getting better while she felt stuck with him. David got tired of the comparisons and told her to stop. The next day, Tony visited Amanda, and she offered him a drink. Tony told her that he had been thinking about her a lot since the first day they met. He explained how she made him feel calm, seen, and inspired. Amanda was speechless as Tony told her that he simply wanted her to know how he felt. The next morning, David brought breakfast for Cynthia, but she told him she was not hungry and that she was just tired. Surprisingly, David asked if she was tired of work or their relationship. Cynthia bluntly told him that she needed space and said she would be spending the night at Amanda's place before leaving. The next day, Amanda happily walked into the kitchen singing, and Auntie Risey joined her. Auntie Risey asked why she was in such a good mood, and Amanda shared how Tony had said sweet words that made her blush. Auntie Risey advised her to be careful and not rush into something she might regret. Amanda agreed and left. Later that same day, Tony called Amanda to check on her, and she appreciated the gesture. A few minutes later, Cynthia arrived and told Amanda she would be spending the night at her place. Amanda wondered what had happened, but Cynthia chose not to explain. Amanda then told Cynthia about Tony and how he felt about her. Cynthia immediately said that rich people do not waste time expressing their feelings, referring to Tony. Amanda told her she never said Tony was rich, but Cynthia refused to believe it and also insulted David during the conversation. The next morning, Amanda's mother called to ask about her relationship status and reminded her about marriage. Amanda told her mother that she had met someone, but he was not rich. Her mother encouraged her, saying she could support the man if she truly loved him. Amanda agreed and ended the call. A week later, Tony visited Amanda again, and she told him how she felt about him and how he made her feel good. Tony said he felt the same way and promised to protect her with everything he had. Meanwhile, David tried reaching out to Cynthia, but she refused to pick his calls. The next day, Auntie Risey asked Amanda if she was sure about her relationship with Tony. Amanda assured her that Tony was the right man for her and that she was happy. Auntie Risey said she was glad Amanda was happy, but warned her not to be blinded by excitement and to remain watchful. Amanda agreed, and Auntie Risey praised her. Some days later, Amanda and Tony returned from an outing. Tony thanked Amanda for the things she bought for him, saying no one had ever done that for him before. Amanda told him that he deserved everything. Meanwhile, David returned home looking happy. Cynthia did not acknowledge him. He gave her a jewelry box he bought for her, but she did not genuinely appreciate it. David noticed her attitude and promised to do better by her. The next day, Cynthia visited Amanda and complained about how broke David was. Amanda advised her to be patient and said that life was not all about money, but Cynthia dismissed the advice, insisting she needed money to live comfortably. The following day, Amanda told Tony she wanted him to move in with her so they could be closer. Tony agreed, and they celebrated the decision. Later that same day, Amanda informed Auntie Risey that Tony would be moving into the apartment and asked her to prepare a nice meal for his arrival. Auntie Risey was uncomfortable with the idea because she felt Tony looked like a scammer. Amanda insisted that Tony was different and said she had a good feeling about him. Auntie Risey warned that she would monitor Tony's movements once he arrived, then walked away. The next day, Tony arrived with his belongings. Amanda welcomed him warmly and took him upstairs. They later had lunch and enjoyed their conversation. That night, they watched a movie together. Tony expressed how happy he was with Amanda, and she told him that this was exactly what she had always wanted. Some days later, Amanda was on a call with a client when Tony tried to get her attention. She signaled for him to wait, but he became angry and walked away. Later that same day, Amanda approached Tony to ask what he wanted to tell her earlier. Tony said he felt insulted by the way she signaled him while he was trying to talk. Amanda explained that she was on a business call, but Tony started yelling. Amanda was shocked as he angrily walked out of the room, leaving her confused. The next day, Amanda bought a gift to apologize to Tony for the issue they had the previous day. Tony accepted her apology and they hugged. The following day, Amanda informed Auntie Risey that Cynthia and David would be coming over for lunch the next day and asked her to prepare nice delicacies. Auntie Risey agreed, and Amanda left. Meanwhile, Amanda went into the room and informed Tony about Cynthia and David coming over for lunch the next day. Tony felt offended and told Amanda that she made the plan without involving him. Amanda explained that she did not think he would have a problem with it. She also told him, excitedly, how Cynthia believed he was a rich man. Tony told her he did not like being caught off guard by such arrangements. Amanda apologized. The next day, Cynthia and David came over for lunch. While they were eating, Cynthia asked Tony when he would invite them over to his own house for lunch or dinner. Amanda tried to cover up for Tony, but Tony quickly said that his house was under renovation. Cynthia continued talking about how rich Tony was, even though she knew nothing about him, just to spite David. Later, Amanda met David outside and asked why he was quiet throughout lunch. David opened up and said he did not like the way Cynthia behaved when it came to money and how she constantly compared him to other men. Amanda told him she understood and believed Cynthia would eventually change. Meanwhile, in the sitting room, Cynthia could not take her eyes off Tony. She complimented how handsome he looked, and he appreciated it. She then asked for his phone number, and he gave it to her. The next day, Tony and Amanda were in the sitting room when Tony's phone rang. Amanda asked who was calling, and he said it was a friend before stepping outside to receive the call. Meanwhile, Cynthia told David that she was going to Amanda's place to spend the night. Later, Tony told Amanda that he needed to attend to some matters in his area and asked her to send him $100,000 to sort himself out. He then rushed out. That same night, David called Amanda to confirm if Cynthia was with her. Amanda told him she had not seen Cynthia at all. David was surprised and asked Amanda not to tell Cynthia that he called before ending the call. Some days later, Tony asked Amanda about the business she wanted to start for him. Amanda told him to wait until the end of the month and assured him to relax. Feeling entitled, Tony angrily told her that if she did not want to start the business for him, she should say so. He then stormed out, leaving Amanda confused. The next day, Tony was on the phone with a friend, bragging about how he planned to dupe Amanda of her money and render her penniless, not knowing that Auntie Risey overheard the conversation. Auntie Risey went to report what she heard to Amanda, but Amanda struggled to understand and could not believe her words. Amanda went into her room, pacing around in disbelief, still unable to process what Auntie Risey had told her about Tony. Months later, Cynthia and Tony were seen talking outside when Cynthia asked him about the money he had promised her. Tony claimed he was having bank issues and promised to sort her out once everything was resolved. Cynthia agreed. Some weeks later, Cynthia rushed into the room while David was trying to show her something. She suddenly ran to the restroom to vomit. When she came out, she rushed back in to vomit again. David realized that Cynthia might be pregnant but kept quiet. The next day, Cynthia confronted Tony at Amanda's house for ignoring her calls after she told him she was pregnant for him. Tony asked how she was sure the pregnancy was his. Cynthia replied that she had not been intimate with David, making Tony responsible. Amanda then came downstairs and asked what was going on. Cynthia lied that it was just a misunderstanding. David arrived and asked Cynthia to tell Amanda the truth. Confused, Amanda listened as David revealed that Cynthia was pregnant. Amanda was initially happy until David added that he was not responsible for the pregnancy. The atmosphere became tense, and Cynthia finally admitted that Tony was responsible. Amanda was shocked and confronted Tony, reminding him of Auntie Risey's suspicions that she had earlier ignored. She told Tony how she had supported him, yet he still cheated on her. That was when Cynthia realized that Tony was not rich. She angrily blamed Amanda for not telling her the truth. Heartbroken, Amanda ordered Tony and Cynthia to leave her house. David tried to console her, assuring her that she would be fine, and then he left. The moral lesson of this movie is that love built on lies, greed, and assumptions will always end in pain. Trust must be earned, not forced, and blind love without discernment can lead to deep regret. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more captivating movies from us. Till we meet again, bye.